If you would like to take a truly unique look at our nation's military from the Revolution to today, then you need to make your way to Tipton-Haynes Historic Site in Johnson City for a walk in their boots. Eric Montgomery joins us this morning with a preview of this historic event. Eric, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Sixth annual one of these. For folks that may not have been involved with them before, tell us what Walk in Their Boots is all about.
Well, Walk in Their Boots is a military timeline event from, as you said, Revolutionary War to current day.
Right.
And the objective of the event is to honor the American soldier. Collectively, that's the American soldier, sailor, airman, Marine that served our great country from the Revolution to today.
And break it down for us. There's going to be a lot of activities going on here over those 3 days. Tell us what's going on.
Well, the first day is the 3rd of
Right.
November, which is an education day that we've set aside to do primary education of middle school children all the way through college. And we're actually going to invite some senior citizen groups to be a part of that as well. It's a first-person impression. We'll display gear and equipment and techniques and, you know, the genre of the day, dressed in uniform from Revolutionary War to current day in various stations. And with that, on Friday, then we move into Saturday and Sunday, which is the public interaction days.
Right.
In the morning, we'll be having living history, encampments, so you can tour the encampments and see how the soldiers lived. But in the afternoon, we have 3 different battle reenactments to take place.
And tell us about those reenactments and what's going to be happening there.
Well, certainly, I think the highlight this year is to develop our Vietnam War scenario. With the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War currently going on now today, and it's hard to believe that it was 50 years ago. But we feel that the veterans who served in that time period may not have had a fair shake when they got home. So we want to try to show them that we do care about what they did and the sacrifices that they made to bring liberty and freedom to those people in Southeast Asia.
And people like yourself, you're going to have historians there on site. Folks can come up, interact with them, find out some more about our history.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with the Revolutionary War reenactors, Civil War reenactors, World War II reenactors, and Vietnam, including the enemy components of that, Viet Cong and NBA, of course the German Army, those 3 battles that we are displaying. Vietnam at 1:15 on Friday and on Saturday and Sunday. At 2:15 is our Civil War battle, of course, Union and Confederacy, and at 3:15 the Battle of the Ruhr Pocket, which is folks representing the German Army in the last, if you want to call it, the death throes of the German Reich against members of the Allied World War II contingent.
And you want to get as many of our local veterans that can get there. That would just make it an even better event. Absolutely.
Last year we had our first annual veterans program associated with the Walk in Their Boots, and we attracted over 80 veterans from World War II to current day to be part of that. Many of the reenactors are veterans themselves. Myself personally, I've never served. I represent the U.S. Navy in World War II.
But you gave me a great story about the uniform you have on today. If you will, share that story with us real quick.
Yeah, this uniform today is exactly the representation of my great uncle Alman Isber. He was killed on D-Day, June 6, 1944. And my passion towards World War II and living history in general is driven from his sacrifice on D-Day.
All right, Eric Montgomery, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you, Chris.
It's about a Walk in Their Boots. We have some information for you right here. Pre-Veterans Day weekend starts November 3rd and runs through the 5th. Tipton-Haynes Historic Site right here in Johnson City.